Hey guys, just got off work a little while ago. I'll have one more shift here tonight, and then I'll have a day off, so yay. Got off work, stopped at Wendy's, got some breakfast food. I just drank some of the Mellow Yellow. But, yeah, I heard a song on the radio on the way home. Said, yeah, maybe I'll try a little bit of it, but I won't do the whole song. Still considering trying to get back to trying to sing that Godsmack or Imagine Dragons or something. I don't know. I'm always up for suggestions for songs or games or whatever. Maybe I'll get back to reading the Tao Te Ching at some point. But I don't know. I don't even remember. Like, did I say the name of the song I heard on the radio? I think I did. It's the band Adelita's Way. I don't think I've ever actually seen them in concert. I haven't been to a concert in forever. I'll tell you this, I don't know if I could even be at a mosh pit ever again. What's this? Maybe if like Adelita's Way does, if they still perform, maybe I'll try to catch them in concert sometime. I'll tell you this, my back and my knees are in constant pain already. I couldn't imagine being in a mosh pit. But yeah, I was singing a snippet of the song, but it kind of made me think of like, one, Evangelion's a good show, but it made me think about Shinji and Warhammer, the 40k fanfiction, where it's actually extremely long. I still very much strongly suggest the not only the original Slayers light novels, Selena Inverse, but there's a lot of fanfiction done by someone called Tuflorian, but I don't know if you can even find that stuff on the internet anymore. He did a reimagining of the first season called Virtual that's like a cyberpunk, steampunk sort of thing. I don't know how to say it. Cyberpunk. Then, of course, wow, I'm terrible at memory, I guess. Diverge, sort of like a recontinuation of the third season of the anime. Then there's Virtual Rebirth and Reflection, which it's like a trilogy of novels, which are also a recontinuation, but in a different direction. I don't know. I'm trying to stay on topic. I'm trying not to make it a long video. But in general, main point being is that also made me think of like, what if you altered the Shinji and Warhammer 40k, but instead of him finding a chest full of 40k figurines and books, it was Dragon Ball Z. So then you have like Shinji going through the events of Evangelion, but you have like Vegeta, there talking to him. I don't know. Listen to Lunar's dumb ideas for movies and fan fiction. It's not even fan fiction. It's like literally, here are my pitches for fan fiction. I don't know. I like Dragon Ball Z, okay? I'll say this. Heck, I think a lot of people out there would identify with what I'm about to say is that, one, not only do you greatly enjoy anime, but you do wind up seeing a bit of yourself in various anime characters and seeing some of their struggles, and you're like, okay. Basically using as, one, just entertainment. It's just good fun to watch an anime show. But two, it just... Heck, I think a good way to put it is this. People tend to get more into Evangelion if you are more depressed and alone. Which I guess kind of sums up my life. But I think a lot of people who also enjoy Evangelion probably feel the same, or feel offended at the comparison. Or both. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is why people write scripts rather than just being me. The guy who just randomly rambles about whatever. I mean, at least the conversation isn't like we're talking about tentacle hentai now. Because I feel like that would not be considered polite conversation. Then again, is this already polite conversation? I don't know. And that's the thing, I just sort of like keep just like not really paying attention. Like I'm just sort of spacing out. Like just sort of like I'm not at work. Just relax. Fuck. I don't know. Work's not bad. I mean, I think the main thing that irritates me is just the fact that it's physical manual labor and my back is constantly hurting. So, but Heck, I think it, kind of the funny idea is like, what about, imagine like the idea of like Shinji, you know, training and trying to be more like Vegeta. Then again, I think a lot of people, you know, a lot of people feel the same. Like they see like Shinji and Vegeta and they see pieces of themselves as represented in anime, but they also see like people going through life in different ways, granted in very extreme things, because it's, you know, it's a movie pretty much. It's, you know, it's all fiction and fantasy. But heck, it's kind of like Baki the Grappler. You can't watch Baki the Grappler and not want to go to the gym and start lifting. Though the main thing I say about that is just make sure not to hurt yourself. Though it's important to take care of yourself, but just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, you know, for your own betterment, to be happier, as well as just to be in better health. That being said, everyone's got to have goals, and just make sure your goals are realistic. And heck, even if it's not a realistic goal, at least you'll improve in your pursuit. I mean, heck, there's no way I'll ever be as strong as Mike Tyson or punch as hard as Mike Tyson, but by trying to copy some of his exercise routines, I can at least be stronger than what I was the day before and the week before and the month before. I'll never be as strong as Mike Tyson, not by a mile, but I'll be better than what I was before. So, and if anything, that's just the main thing I want to try to stress to people is just, one, try to make improvements. You know, don't try to judge yourself by other people's metrics. Heck, let's be clear. I'm pretty sure, in general, like, here's like me. My life, I feel like I'm worthless. I feel like I have no value. I feel like everyone hates me, that nobody cares about me, that nobody respects me, and everyone just considers me garbage. So that's just in general my feeling. I tend to feel worthless and feel like everyone hates me and thinks I'm disgusting. Like physically I look gross and disgusting, and then also I'm not rich. I work in a factory. I'm a failure at every skill I try to do. I mean, granted, I enjoy playing guitar and stuff. I'm just terrible at it. But, so I enjoy doing things. I'm just not good at any of them. Heck, I enjoy playing video games. I'm terrible at those. You guys know that for a fact. You've seen proof. But, yeah, I'm trying not to make a long video. I'm trying not to ramble and just go off in too many directions. But, I mean, I imagine other people feel that way, too, that they feel a very low self-esteem of their own value, and they also feel like, and it's not like an issue of, oh, you need everyone to like you, or you care about, oh, one particular person not like you, whatever. It's more so the feeling of, you feel like everyone hates you, and that there is nobody that cares about you or respects you. That you just feel sort of isolated and hated, and you feel like it's also kind of justified. You're like, you look at yourself like, well, there's nothing really special about me. I mean, I'm 5'11". I mean, I'm 230 pounds. I do not have a six-pack. In fact, I feel like I'm morbidly obese as I look down at my fucking stomach. I feel like I have a giant fucking beer belly, even though all I drank is Mellow Yellow and, well, Mountain Dew, you know, soda, root beer. But I feel like I have a giant-ass pot belly, and I feel like I'm morbidly obese. So, I feel like I should have a six-pack. That would be like a normal person. Instead, I'm like, no, so I don't really make any progress when it comes to lifting. My arms are still way too small. Not to mention just the fact that I have constant chest pain. My back, knees, and shoulder blades are in constant pain. I'm out of breath all the time. I get dizzy. I have migraines. I get confused easily. I keep spacing out. I also tend to have just a lot of depression and psychological issues. More so, just very low self-esteem. And hell, I'll be honest, I'm 36. And lots of bad things that were said to me as a child and all throughout school, over and over again, still repeat in my head. So, whether it's something good or bad you say to someone, keep in mind that probably has more of an effect than you think it does, even if it's something from decades ago. But yeah, just so one, I guess, just be nice to people. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm just like, I'm trying not to go off topic, and I don't even know what the topic was. The topic was like Shinji and Vegeta. That's like, everyone's like, what kind of fucking topic is that? I'm like, I don't know. I was making a what if when it comes to a fan fiction. Like I said, read Shinji and Warhammer 40k. Everyone's like, that's like 60 novels. There's an audiobook version of it. Like I said, if Adelita's Way still performs, I'll try to catch him in concert someday. Granted, they won't know I'm there. They won't even know who the fuck I am. But, heck, if they do have a concert, I'll try to find a way to go to one and maybe buy some merch and get them to sign it or something. Heck, if I ever do that again, maybe I'll actually do another live stream, but I don't like being in front of the camera. But, I don't know. Everyone's like this. It's like, you just keep saying, I don't know. It's like, if I had got around to actually learning Japanese yet, I would just be the equivalent of saying, Edo, Edo, Edo. Then again, at that point, I kind of just want to make noises. They're like, pion, pion, pion. You know, the little bunny hopping sound. Everyone's like, you're going into dangerous weeb territory, Lunar. And I'm like, I've been there. Heck, the first time I did the karaoke video stuff, I wasn't even planning to really upload it. Just like the first 17 minutes, there's a black screen, and then I make a joke about it. Like, I started doing Bane impersonations from the Dark Knight movies. And then I started doing terrible voice acting of Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker and had Anakin Skywalker say he was a simp lord. So, it's all terrible humor and terrible taste with horrible voice acting. With horrible singing. But I don't know what I guess the main point I'm trying to say is this. One, whatever's going on with you guys in your own personal lives, one, just try to be the best you that you can be. Let's be clear. I would hope that there are people out there that love and care about you. But probably if you found this video, everyone hates you. And that's okay. Because one, you might be wrong. And two, even if no one else can understand you or respect you or love you, well, then you can love yourself. You can respect yourself. You can understand yourself. You can take some time to, even if it's just pacing around your living room, talking to yourself and like imaginary cartoon characters and video game characters. Like, I mean, I've literally had a conversation where I've just, like, spent 7 hours pacing my living room talking about real-life situations. You know, basically where I'm, like, mulling over things that have happened and trying to understand things better, as well as, you know, as far as, like, basically right and wrong when it comes to a lot of things and how I feel and why people behave the way they do in certain things. You know, everyone's got their own personal... But, like, it was like a 7-hour conversation with just me talking with Goku and Moses. And yes, it's not literal Moses from the Bible. I mean, it's more so just, I'm a person who spends a lot of time to themselves, and usually when people spend a lot of time in isolation and not really around other people, you need to be able to talk to somebody. I could say that, hey, I'm a really weird person. I make videos where I talk to myself. But that's just par for the course for being a Let's Player. I mean, so me recording videos just makes this seem normal now. I don't know where we're going with this. The main point I'm trying to say is that if people identify with how I feel, I mean, one, obviously, if possible, I should always, like, see doctors and psychiatrists and stuff. And also, you know, like I said, maybe you're wrong. Maybe everyone doesn't hate you. And, you know, you probably have family and friends and boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm trying to think of other categories of people, and I'm like running out of. I can't. I'm drawing a blank. So, I don't know. Main point I'm saying is there's probably somebody out there that cares about you, and if there isn't, well, then for the time being, just keep on. Don't give up. If you have to, love yourself, respect yourself, talk about your own feelings out loud to yourself, and try to understand yourself. Even if no one else out there can understand you, then you can at least start by understanding yourself. And yes, there may never come a time where anyone else ever understands you, and a lot of stuff you maybe discuss out loud with yourself, you may never wind up ever talking about with another actual human being. And that's fine. You should never do so unless you feel comfortable, and make sure it's somebody you trust and somebody who actually cares about you. After all, those things are very personal, and it's very special things to share with people as far as how you feel about things. I mean, your feelings are important. Now, that being said, yeah, you should try to understand your feelings and find outlets for them, whether it's spending time with friends, doing something social, playing a video game, singing, or just talking about it out loud with yourself, or just listening to music in the dark, or whatever. If it makes you feel better and it's not hurting you or hurting anyone else, then that's good. I mean, find ways to express yourself. I mean, no matter who you are, you do have emotions and feelings, and whatever they are valid and they do matter. Now, what they're about and why, that's up for you to figure out by actually, taking time to think about it. Now, of course, no matter what, you should try to fix if there's something wrong in your life to make it better. But sometimes it just helps, especially if you do actually are one of those people that actually do have a friend or somebody or someone you can talk to about your feelings. Sometimes it just helps to be able to talk about it. And granted, if you have no one and you're completely alone in the world, well, then you can talk to imaginary video game characters. I mean, granted, they're not real, but you'll at least feel better talking about it, and you'll at least understand yourself better. And like I said, the important thing is, even if you're terrible at certain skills, do stuff that you enjoy and try to make your life better. Like I said, go to the gym. Just don't be unrealistic with what you're expecting of yourself, and don't get hurt. There are some people that try to lift way too heavy and they get hurt. So don't try to lift based on feeling because I'll say this, heck, I feel like when I try to bench, because I'll just put those two little 45-pound things on each side, and I'll try to that, and I can barely do any of that, and it's just like, one, part of you is supposed to be like, yes, you're just going to work for progress, but I feel like I make no progress. And I feel like I'm just so much weaker and worse off when it comes to physical fitness. And granted, I'm just angry at myself and overly critical of myself. This isn't me trying to be all pity or self. It's more so me saying I feel angry at myself for not being able to achieve the things that I feel I should be able to achieve. And I feel very judgmental of myself of those things. And so the question is more so, do other people feel the same way? And like I said, do other people feel isolated? Do they feel, I guess, however you would describe, but basically, yeah, that's the way I would describe myself. I live my life trying to do things I can, but of course, I want to be happy, so I'm going to spend time playing some video games and watch some anime, because that's what I enjoy to do. But in general, when it comes to life, like I said, I can't really lift that much. My back's in constant pain. I work a shit ton of overtime, and yet I certainly don't feel like I'm rich. And of course, who knows? Something could always go to shit could always hit the fan, and I want to lose my job. And at which point I'm like, oh, how do I pay rent? And the answer is, I don't fucking know. I guess I'll find something. Maybe either that or just be homeless and die. I don't know. This is just me being overly negative and worried. But I assume everyone out there, you probably feel the same about your job. That it's like your job stresses you out. And especially if it's a physical job, if you have pain in your body, you're like, doing my job is hurting. It's like my back hurts. Tylenol doesn't seem to help. And of course, I'm a bit on edge about late October. I'm not looking forward to that, but of course I don't have a choice. So that sucks. But it shouldn't be that bad. At least it can be better than what I originally was expecting it to have to be. So that's a lot better. It's just I'm still worried and a bit scared and nervous about all that. So, since like I said, got that stricture next to my bladder, so I got to get that taken care of, or else that'll lead to complications in time. So, at least it's not going to be a full-on surgery that I have to do. Still, I've been trying to avoid doing it because it sucks. Don't want to. So I want to avoid even bringing that shit up anymore at all, and just because I'm not looking forward to that. So that's another stress thing. Of course, there's life stuff, but we all have that. So yeah, I was trying to make a quick little 2-minute video, and it's just me. It's like 21 minutes. I haven't even sung the little clip of Adelita's Way. Adelita's Way, band members. I don't know any of your names. I probably won't know your names till I watch you in concert, whenever that is. It depends on whenever you perform, and whenever I have time to go, and whenever you perform near me. So, there, yeah. But I'm going to buy your stuff and get it signed. And I still swear there was a band called For the Drive and Noise Auction. And they played together with Boba Flex and Hinder in the past. You know, apparently those bands never existed or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm just sort of spacing out. I don't know if you guys can hear me, just like the sound of me just spacing out and just. I don't know. Everyone's like, how many times are you going to say I don't know? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it. Most people write scripts and try to have little pretty things where they're not redundant, and they just say things real quick and get to a point, and everything's all charismatic, and they make everything say it in a way that makes them look good. I don't have any of that fancy shit or editing or crap. I'm just a guy who feels like that I want to talk to people. That's it. I'm just a guy, a random crazy son of a bitch who works in a factory, who is lonely, depressed, and has very low self-esteem, who just wants to talk to people. That's it. I just enjoy being able to talk like this because it makes me feel better. I don't know what the point of the video was. I was trying to be encouraging to people if they also felt depressed or had low self-esteem and stuff, and try to tell them, hey, keep going, don't give up, and believe in yourself, and love yourself, and be nicer to yourself, and listen to like ASMR videos of like, heck, there's Ryzen ASMR, Salem Audio, Baby Pink made what ASMR, Skitty Cat. You think I'd remember names, people? I swear my memory's getting worse. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's good just to hear, you know, a voice at least saying someone cares about you, or something calming, or at least some kind of positive affirmation. Yes, it's just a script of somebody reading it online, but it helps, and it's nice, and it's just. And granted, would it be better if you had an actual person feeling that way about you? Yes, but one. This is something that's available at all times, and let's be clear, it just would not be fair of you to expect a person to be that much, you know, invested in you on a daily basis. Like, I feel like that'd be asking too much of somebody. Then again, I'll say this. I don't feel like I've ever met anyone in my entire real-world life who even gave a fraction of that amount of attention and care as one of those roleplay videos. I don't think I've met anyone in my entire life who even gave a fraction of that, even for a minute. Ever. So, main point being is that, yeah, no matter what, definitely trying to still be sociable in real life and all that. I'm just saying, listening to ASMR, listening to Nightcore music, listening to, say, Metallica, and System Down, and Korn, Disturbed, some classical music, Evangelion soundtracks, Final Fantasy soundtracks, Dragon Ball Z, Bruce Faulkner, all that sort of cool stuff. I mean, that's nice. Heck, some city pop, Tokyo city pop, Japanese music, K-pop, Vietnamese music. Like, there's lots of different music. I mean, heck, you enjoy the music, that's fine. Like, people say, oh, what's the best genre to listen to? I can give you the genre I like best, which is more so just rock, metal, nightcore, you know, that sort of stuff. But I tend to listen to everything. But I can always, like, it's just if somebody asks me a game or a genre of music, I mean, I can't give you just one, but I can give you thousands. Like a never-ending list of suggestions of anime and stuff. And if I ever do run out, then it just means it's your turn to give me a suggestion for a cool anime. And like, I really need to just do the fucking Adelita's Way thing, because it's already 26 minutes. But like I said, at this point, it's more so, some people write scripts because they're trying to, like, say something or something. Me, it's not really what I'm saying, it's that I'm saying something. It's just, I just need to be able to talk. That's it. Like I said, I mean, if anyone out there actually, one, listen to it at all, thank you. But two, if you actually, you know, got anything out of it, then that's good, and I'm glad for you. I mean, I would hope that it would be helpful to people, but at the same time, it's just a random guy rambling at his computer because he's sad and lonely. That's not hardly very inspirational. It's like, hey, it's the guy who yells at video games and works in a factory and basically feels depressed all the time and tries to go to the gym and makes no progress and is still just a weak fat fuck and looks ugly as shit. It's like, that's not really a success story. It's one thing if, like, Mike Tyson pops on and he's like, yeah, this is how I got super strong. It's another thing if a guy who's fucking, I'm fucking fat and weak as shit talks about fucking bodybuilding. I'm obviously not successful at it, so my opinion really doesn't matter that much. All I can say is that, hey, I'm a person trying to do it, and I'm failing. Are there other people out there who are also trying to do it and also failing? Who probably, you know, are in the same category as me? Who probably relate to me? And if that's the case, I hope I succeed one day, and I hope you do too. And even if we don't, then at least we'll be stronger than we were before. Because like I said, I can try to copy Mike Tyson's routines. I'll never be as strong as him. Not even close. Not even comparably close. It's going to be like so far off. But I'll at least be stronger and better than I was before. And before that. So yeah, I'm not going to be like some athlete. Even though I would like to be, and that is the goal. But no matter what, I'll at least be better than I was before. And no matter how much better I get, I'm going to keep trying to get even better than that. And when I reach that goal, then I want to try to get better than that. So, yeah, I want to just, let's start the Adelita's Way thing. It's just, I just want to say to everyone, just keep trying, okay? If you don't feel like you have any value as a person, if you have, like, low self-esteem, is it, he's been playing? Nope. There, it's starting to move. I'll just sing like a minute or so I can end the video. I'm trying to end it before 30 minutes. It's already like 40 seconds to go. Fuck. But, yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you guys have, let me turn down the volume just a tiny bit. I want the cell phone to drown me out. But I'm just saying, it's just, I don't know how long, how long it is. I'm just saying this, if you have low self-esteem, whatever, just, just keep trying, okay? I believe in you, okay? Don't give up. And we missed our cue to start singing. Great. That's why we can never do timed fucks. Shit. Okay, let's try to say this again real quick. Before, like, it starts like 30 seconds in, and it's like 9 seconds. Okay, I have 20 seconds. I have 15 seconds! 12 now. Okay, I get 10. I'm just saying this. If you have low self-esteem, just, I want you to love yourself and believe in yourself. I believe in you. So don't give up, okay? You can do it. I sound so dumb. So sick of me being sick of you and the way you look and all the things you do. You drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. Sick. Damn, what the fucking notifications? I can't read through the fucking son of a bitch. Restarting the video. Like I'm trying to read and then the lyrics get covered by a fucking YouTube notification. Like, hey, this video just came out by this person that you watch. I am doing something. I had a 30-second window, and you're in it. Fuck. I'm so sick of me being sick of you and the way you look and all the things you do. You drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. Sick of being broke, can't pay for shit. I'm about to snap, I can't handle it. I'm going crazy. Going crazy. If you're sick like me, there's no stopping now. Try to break it up and just let it out. If I was sick like you, I would feed the fire. I would light it up and watch it all drop down. Yes, I know I can't keep a tone. Tune? Tone? What? Pitch. Note? Everyone's like, "What? Ah, I accidentally skipped to whatever's next." What? I turned. It's like I clicked the thing to, shut off the phone. Well, like, I turned it off, but make it go to black screen. It's like, okay, we're at black screen, but still making noise, and then switch to average. Like I'm just. Can we remember any of the song without looking at lyrics? No. Like the only thing I remember is like the very end. There's a part where like, "There's no stopping now. There's no stopping now. If you're sick like me, there's no stopping now." You think I would remember more words? You think I would remember more? And I was like, I'm gonna just do like 30 seconds. I'm gonna keep getting interrupted, and it's like 32 and a half minutes now. I was supposed to be 2-minute video. I just do an introduction saying, "Hi, I'm Lunar. You guys know about Shinji, Akari, and Vegeta? That's cool, right? Here's a band at Alita's Way." For like 30 seconds. Instead, it's 33 minutes now. Okay, but yeah. Main point of the video was at Alita's Way. There will come a time, as long as you're still giving concerts, I'm going to go to your concert, I'm going to watch it, I'm going to buy your stuff and get it signed. And then afterward, I'm going to make a YouTube video about it showing off your merch. I don't know when that'll be. I don't know who you're going to perform with. You're not going to notice me. But I'll have fun at the concert. I'll probably be cussing a lot in the traffic on the way there. But yeah, main point being, if there are goals that you're working toward and you're failing, don't be so hard on yourself. Just keep trying. A lot of times it's more about dedication. And a lot of times people are going to judge you based on things that, one, they can't see, and two, they're going to judge you based on the little bit they do see, but they don't know what else is going on. So don't worry about what other people are saying about you or what other people think about you. Just try to make improvements on yourself. Just try to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Now, like I said, what to really improve? Like I said, go to the gym. You can do things you enjoy. Try to be more sociable. Just, like I said, I really don't know everyone's situations. And even if I did, I'm not qualified to really give you advice on anything. Like I said, I'm just some random crazy guy who just needs people to talk to. So, but I'm just saying this, even if you don't believe in yourself, like even if you feel like everyone hates you, even if you feel like nobody respects you, not even your family or friends, and you feel like you're all alone in the world and and that, well, nobody's going to care about you and that you don't deserve to have anyone care about you. I'm just saying, regardless if that's true or not, you should be nicer to yourself. You should improve what you can. If there are things you can improve, then at least improve what can be improved. I mean, you don't have all the control in the world, and I don't think any of us are ever going to be rich. I mean, heck, any of us are probably a couple weeks away from just being broke and not able to pay rent. So, obviously that's a concern for a lot of people too. And of course, a lot of people just, whether it's relationships or just in general wanting people to respect them or care about them. Like I said, it's obviously self-esteem's a big thing, and whether or not people respect you or care about you. And obviously, there's a lot of people out there that are probably lonely. I mean, I can understand that. So I don't know if other people also relate to that or anything I've said. At this point, it's more so Lunar asking, hey, am I the only failure? Or is other people out there also failures and you also feel very, I don't feel like disappointed is the right word, but it's the only word that's popping to mind. But you guys know what I mean, right? So. And of course, you just sort of feel agitated, and you feel like when it comes to life and society, you have a lot of mixed signals, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck everybody fucking expects. And it's like a lot of times you feel like there are such unrealistic expectations put upon you, and it's like, one, the expectations given me, there's no way I could possibly achieve that. And two, I feel like even if I did achieve it, then that goalpost would just get moved. And that no matter what I do, no matter how much effort I put in, I'm not going to succeed. And even if I do succeed, the things I want in life, I'm never going to have, even if I do succeed at the goals that I feel unreachable. And obviously, yes, that's a bit of a downer way to look at it. And I'm just saying, I do tend to feel that way a lot of times. And I'm sure there are other people out there that probably feel that way from time to time too. And a lot of times it takes a lot of effort to just keep trying when you feel, sometimes it feels like you're doing stuff that's like a 0% chance of success. And you feel like even if you were to somehow get a miracle and achieve that, then it still makes no difference. It feels a bit depressing, almost self-defeating. And a lot of times you feel like, and people say, oh, it doesn't mean you just give up. And I'm like, but the same as me and everyone else out there, we're like, but we're not. We're still trying. We feel like day after day is just life telling us what a failure we are. Just life and everyone whose opinion we could possibly care about, and everyone who is supposed to care about or respect us, basically just feeling that we're worthless and a failure. And then we're still getting up. You're like, it feels like it takes a lot of energy to get out of bed and keep trying, to keep doing the things, to keep going to the gym, to keep trying to learn how to do things. And of course, there's limited hours, and of course, if you have to work a lot of overtime, stuff is busy. But of course, you need money to pay rent and buy video games and shit, right? But it takes a lot of effort, and it's like you feel like you keep getting up, and people, it's like, oh, it doesn't mean you give up. But it's like, do you not see me continuing to try? It's like, can you not at least respect the effort that I'm putting in? I'm doing the best I can. Yes, my best may seem like a pitiful fucking failure, and I may seem completely worthless, but it's my best. It's this worthless failure of an attempt you're seeing. Of a life. It's the best I can do. It is my best. I'm trying. This is me trying. It's like, this is my best. This is the hardest I can fucking push, to the point that I feel like I can't push anymore, and yet I keep getting up, and I keep trying, and I keep trying, and it's my best. You're seeing my best. This thing of a life you call a failure, it's my best, okay? I'm trying. Just because I'm not succeeding doesn't mean I'm not trying. So obviously that's kind of frustrating too. But I'd say out of any voice you wind up hearing criticizing you, your own is always the loudest. I really do feel like, Shinji and Vegeta, because that's something they both have in common. As far as both Shinji and Vegeta have those damn inner monologues where they're criticizing themselves and trying to push a little bit harder and not always, achieving quite the results they're wanting. And you're like, well, Shinji's not, like I said, it's a different genre. Like, one person's like literally shooting lasers. Besides, the other thing is this. Vegeta is like, what? Late 20s? Early 30s? When you first meet him in Dragon Ball Z? Shinji's 14 years old. Even by the end of Evangelion. I can't remember how long. I think it's only like a span of a couple months, Evangelion story. Just saying, we never met. Like, we saw, not again, like I said, Vegeta and Shinji are very different people, but you can see, there are some similarities in personality. Heck, I'd say Shinji and Vegeta are a lot closer together as characters than you would think. Heck, a lot of characters worth considering in terms of similarities in personality. But I won't get into that right now. That's a long list of characters. I've talked about that before. But I don't know. Like I said, a fan fiction with Shinji and a Vegeta. But like I said, I don't know. This is not really a very coherent conversation of any kind. But main thing I'm just trying to say is this: yeah, whatever's going on with you, I just want you to keep trying. Okay? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what your situation is. And like I said, even if I did, I'm not qualified to really help you. I'm just some depressed guy. I probably don't have good advice other than just like, hey, do your best. Just don't give up. I'm doing my best. I'm not giving up. So I'm at least going to try to believe in myself and stuff and shit like that, I guess. I don't know. Think of something from Gurren Lagann or something, the Kamina thing. But, yeah, just even if there's no other people out there that do understand or respect you or care about you, for the meantime, just keep trying. Do your best. Just try to be more accepting of yourself. Try to understand your own thoughts and feelings. Try to understand yourself. Try to be okay with yourself. Try to be kinder to yourself. Try to be realistic with what you expect from yourself. And understand that some people's expectations of you are just unrealistic and unfair to you. And a lot of times, people may put those expectations on you either to bring you down, to make themselves feel better, or just because they want to be able to use you in some way. And you're just more useful to them in that way. I don't know. Like I said, I've met some bad people, so in the past, there's a lot of people out there that won't care about you and might great. This is why people write scripts. And they just read it verbatim like a fucking text-to-speech. Instead of just being random crazy guy rambling into a microphone. Main point trying to say that I've been trying to reiterate over and over, Mojo Jojo is just even if there's nobody else. And again, I really do hope you do have family and friends. And if there is nobody that cares about you at the moment, then keep trying, keep going. One day you'll find somebody. I know you will. And no matter what, keep trying to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Keep trying to be better. I mean, I'm not saying be normal, because I'm not normal. I am so far unnormal that I don't think I can give an adequate definition of the word normal. But, so, just be yourself. You know? Understand yourself. Talk about your own feelings, even if it's to yourself. Try to understand yourself better. Accept yourself. Respect yourself. Be kind to yourself. I want all of you out there just to love yourselves, okay? And, go to the gym. And whether it's going to the gym or something else, just try to do whatever you can to be better. But no matter what, even if you do reach your goals, then just try to aim higher, even past that goal. But no matter what, just keep putting in the effort. Even if it feels like you're not making any progress. Just keep trying and don't be too overly hard on yourself, okay? Don't give up. So, I believe in you, and I'm going to eat my food now. My Wendy's is just sitting there. I think I've sipped a couple times with my yellow, but yeah, I'm going to eat my food now. I'm hungry. I'm going to watch some Let's Plays of a bald British man yelling at video games. So, I hope you guys have a good day. And if you did listen to this, thank you. I appreciate that you're there. I don't know why on earth you did listen to me, but I appreciate it. And if anything was of any benefit to you, then I'm glad for that. Lunar D8 signing out. Bye, guys.